Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learningvideo.com. I thought I'd do a quick review of the Atomos sunshade for the Shogun. It's kind of like putting it on and seeing how well it works. Because I'm in an environment right now, I'm actually shooting an opening shot for kind of a mock commercial I shot yesterday. I just needed an opening shot of the mountains, and I can't see the screen right now. The sun is that way. It's hitting and it's reflecting back. I'm gonna take my sunglasses off. Your fingers get all smeary on the screen. It's hard to see. So I need to put this on the Shogun to see how well it does. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna take this off first. HDMI. And my little trusty ball head. I'm gonna just rotate that this way a little bit so I can do this easier. There's two pieces and then there's two screws. The screws kind of worry me because they don't feel like they come out. You know, I just don't want to lose them. And there's a little area that goes under here for your hands to touch the screen. So let's see how fast I can do this, because this is one of the things I'm worried about is speed. And right off the bat, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I made a mistake. So basically what I have to do is take this off the ball head first. You actually have to mount it first, then remount it. So I'll put this on here. Kind of worried about the screws scratching the screen a little bit. Hopefully my mic it's kind of windy. So hopefully the wind's to my back. Lining up the screws is hard because you can't see, but there's the first one. And there's the second one. And when they're in, it definitely feels like they're in. So that's the first part, as you can see here. The second part is magnetic. What I like to do is kind of crease these over first, because they have magnets in them. Because if you don't, it kind of flops off. And I don't think it really matters which direction you put it on. And you can see, or even hear, the magnetic. But you can see right here, it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. That's why you have to kind of crease it. Now, you actually mount it to this screw right here. So let's loosen this up. And see if we can rotate this in. And I really didn't bring, I can do this, yeah, like right there. What I should have brought was my other arm so I could extend it out a little bit further, because right here it's kind of tough. But now, let's go ahead and mount this, and you can see it goes right in the side pretty easily. Camera's already on. Again, it's really hard to see the screen. Let's turn on the Shogun. You have to wait a few seconds. And there it comes on. Now all I see right now, it hasn't turned on yet, is my face reflecting through. But oh boy, it turned on. It's like, wow, that looks awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at this screen and I'm looking at this screen and I'm like, I can't even see anything on here. All I see is smudges. But there, that looks perfect. For this opening shot, I can frame it really nicely. But with these wide angle lenses, it's really nice to shoot 4K off of the A7S. I love really wide 4K images. When you shoot at 1080, you lose kind of that detail on the wide shots. All right, let's go shoot the opening scene to this commercial I did yesterday. It was just kind of a mock commercial. I hit record on the Shogun. A mock kind of commercial, and I did it with Hallie O'Brien and kind of shot over in this area. And I was testing out the two gimbals. I wanted something like a project to do, so she came up and I had the two gimbals, the Came TV single and also the Pilot Fly H1 Plus. And I'm going back and forth on which one I'm gonna buy. They're both pretty good. They both have their pros and cons. Well, anyway, let me change the framing on here just to make sure. No, I don't like it over there. And over here looks pretty good. I think we'll include those trees. And then in terms of Yeah, I like having those rocks there. And then you can tell the sun is kind of going in and out. There's a few little clouds. Actually, I'm going to go into shade here really fast. So I'm actually going to bump up my exposure. Oh, now I know if I go too high, but I know I can recover because this A7S records into super whites, which I'm working on my A7S course as well. And you can always recover those super whites and bring those down and recover some of those highlights. So sometimes I don't actually go by the zebras. I actually go more by the histogram on here because it's actually more accurate, because you can actually see where it starts. You start clipping the whites. So sometimes I'll record a few seconds of footage where I know it's properly exposed, but then sometimes I'll bump it up a third or 2/3 of a stop because I know I'll be able to recover it. And that's pretty much all I need, just a few seconds of this for my opening shot. And that's pretty much it for the review. It's kind of expensive. It's like $79. I wish it was like $39. And I'm not a big fan of having all their logo all over it since it's such a big area. I'd rather it be all black and they had a very small logo, but I can only understand that they want to get their name out there. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. Out here in the field, I think it's a pretty darn valuable tool, just kind of expensive. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.